again and again. These girls might be 10s, but I recommend chasing the bag. Keep what you had and always keep it wild and king.
What's up, everybody? We back with another one. And as usual, y'all already know we with the shit.
24/7, 365.25.
Right. But I got one for y'all guys today, man. It's something everybody go back and forth on. How y'all feel about a woman letting y'all hit on the first date? Just jumping right in with it.
Well, damn. I didn't get to put my toe in the water.
Nah, they have it on accident.
No Vaseline.
I don't know.
It really depends. You know, like, if we talk beforehand, before I meet a female anyways, we gonna chit chat. I gotta learn something about you. I gotta know something about you. I can't just meet you and have that awkward ass, well, hi, I'm such and such. Who are you? No, we gotta do that shit talking, because I gotta figure out if you can hold a conversation first.
You're saying you at least talk enough to where you get a person.
I gotta know something about it. Yeah, so like when you do start talking, it's new occurrences, not old shit. Cause on the cool, that shit's overplayed, especially when you hit 30.
Yeah.
But if like we don't talk no kind of sexual while we conversating through texting and snapping or whatever, if we don't talk about nothing sexual and then it happens, I'm fine with that.
That's the good shit right there.
Yeah, that's good. Like that means there's an attraction between both of us, not seeing each other, and then with us seeing each other, and I'm actually cool with that because
I'm not the one that's starting it anyway.
And even if I was the one to start it in person, and we didn't talk about it before, that means we both mutually had that attraction. Just one of us had to make the first move. There are times where I'm okay with being the first move.
I mean, I get that, but you know, I'm me being a gentleman. Not saying you're not, but me being a gentleman. You know, coming from everybody, niggas ain't shit. All they want to do is hit. I wait. You know, so I hold back until you see if it come to me. You know what I'm saying? If you getting it started, then I'm with it.
Oh, 100% with it. I ain't gonna say no.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, if I do,
I'm with it. But like you said, I got to know stuff about you and know that I like you before I even just go through with it.
It's
like
not.
If we just meet up, this is the first time we meet or talking like this, we talk 30 minutes and you already trying to give it to me, I might not be interested.
Yeah. And if I am, best believe it's a hit and quit.
I'm gonna look at you different, a little bit different.
Facts. Yeah, I won't be able to take you serious.
Because to me, it seems like that's how you want it.
Yeah. Like I got the same approach. Like I'm gonna hold off, and you gonna think something wrong with me because I ain't even touched you like that yet. Yeah. So,
but I feel like one night stands are starting to become a norm. And don't get me wrong. I mean, if it is when you single life and you're doing what you do, that's fine. I ain't gonna knock it. I ain't gonna say nothing bad about it.
Nothing wrong with that.
But as long as it's a mutual agreement on both sides, because that's where people start getting, all these hoes ain't shit, all niggas ain't shit. We ain't shit, but at the same time, we all humans. If that's what you want, express that. And express that to the point where they understand. Get some receipts on it, because I'd rather text it than say it. I ain't saying screenshot the shit, but I'm definitely saying if you got this little encrypted pen that I got, save some shit. That way we both know this is what we wanted. And then when it happens, don't start acting different because we both got what we wanted.
But back on like what me and Zach was saying, you know how he was like, I feel like think we weird, but I don't get it, man.
We try to be good and yet we're weird.
I at least try to be a gentleman.
We try to be that gentleman still get shit on like, man, something wrong with him, he ain't trying. I ain't trying because everything y'all saying about is out in the street.
Thank you. I'm not trying to be another statistic in your eyes.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, still, the wildest shit I heard to this day, oh, you too nice.
The fuck?
Boy, I'll tell her that something.
Look, but, you know, I will stroke so good.
You gotta let me know you want it.
Yeah,
I'm not coming in like, I'm coming in thinking, when the time comes, it's a wrap.
Facts.
That shit over with.
And
I'm not trying to push it on. I'm not trying to push it on you. I'm not trying to push it on you when it's already in your mind. That's how niggas talking to you for.
Yeah.
That's all they want. I'm not them niggas.
I think it's
too old.
Just depending on their personality and their character. Cause if it's like, one of them quality females, she trying to hit me on the first night.
Yeah.
I'm like, is it just me?
You really do be asking yourself questions like, damn fool, I'm like that?
You do this, man?
You sitting at home drinking wine in the robe like, is it me?
Like, am I really that nigga?
No.
Ego boost like motherfucker.
No, she looked here for the first night, and then she tell the stories about the dude she be fucking with that before him. I'm like, oh yeah.
Right before y'all try to
do this on the record.
I'm like,
what really get me though, like, so we was talking about you know, if you hit on the first night, and this is a guy's thing and a girl's thing. So take this how you may. Women, if we go on a date, you know, we finally done chit chat, we both want to meet in person, yada yada, go eat, go do whatever, movies, all that shit. If you talk to your homegirl for 30 minutes to an hour before you get ready to leave, trying to match your outfit with your panties and your bra, make sure your shoes and all this shit there. First off,
She trying to fuck something.
trying to fuck the shit out of something. I'm talking about Kendrick style. I'm trying to fuck something. You gotta say it with the back of your memory glands. You know what I'm
She
saying?
trying to fuck something or get fucked, one or the other.
And it's probably both of them. at the
Hey,
same
probably
damn
both,
time.
yeah.
But then it's like, if you do that, don't be that one that's like, I don't fuck on the first night. I love when girls put that shit in their bio. If you just looking for a one night stand, I don't do that. You 30 minutes in the text and all of a sudden, damn, some titties. What the fuck?
You must be talking about Tinder.
Dang, I'm talking about Tinder, Plenty of Fish, any of these social medias that you get on. Women get on there, yeah, I hit a nerve, bro.
I don't even know what Plenty of Fish
Hey, yo, ass probably on meet.com.
Boy, what? Singlesonly.com, man.
I had a motherfucker
Christian Mingle.
text me.
Boy.
Farmers only.
Jack, no, I had a motherfucker text me.
What's up?
What would you do to me right now? I was like, damn, I just said what's up 10 minutes ago. You know what I'm saying? I just said what's up 10 minutes ago. You already on this? I'm like, shit.
Bitch, you
I
didn't know my real name.
I already know this going.
So you acted that soon and more so like what you gonna do to me?
Yeah.
Facts. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna ask you this question.
That was the question. That was the question.
Hey.
I was like, shit. I'm like, this is crazy.
Look, I'm trying to be like J. Cole.
What's something you approach her in to where like you trying to see where the tone is at?
You said what?
What's something you like come in with to see where the testing water, see where y'all live?
Ask about Zodiacs.
Cause I come here, I hit like, so what you on? Or
Ask them about the Zodiac.
what's up?
Most women who actually pay attention to Zodiac are very intelligent. Like the real parts of Zodiac.
That or the ones that was the astrological stuff.
Yeah. Because I tell people all the time,
Numbers.
if I tell you I'm a Scorpio and your first instance is, oh, you just a freaky ass nigga. Well, first off, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
And he is.
But when that's the first thing you live with, you know, that's the first thing you leave with, and you're assuming that, Scorpios are also very intelligent people. We are very quiet until it's our time to shine. We are very observant people, very laid back.
Until you do what's wrong.
But I promise you, we'll turn that motherfucker up like a hot grease plate. You do not want to fuck with us. We is bad people.
Yeah.
We are the toxic, literally venomous, toxic, poisonous, whatever you want to call it. We are hempathy, and it's not a good thing. But people also don't look at that as a good thing to be. It's like, oh, that means you're mean, you're this. No, we care. If we love you, we love the fuck out of you. It's the same thing with Taurus. Every Taurus I've ever met, great people, but they hard-headed as fuck.
No, for real.
Very hard-headed. My father, I love that man to the day I die, and plus some. But I see where I get my hard-headedness from, because that man is hard-headed as shit.
So you saying I'm hard headed with you?
As fuck, nigga. I'm talking about diamond plate forehead ass nigga. Every Taurus is hard-headed, just like every Cancer is a Cancer.
No, me.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, bro.
You're a Cancer?
No.
Okay.
That ain't the point. I
You
do it.
defensive than a motherfucker when I said
I
that.
know.
Bro, because I don't like Cancer men, fool.
The
Like,
Cancers I know?
no.
Shit.
They got an ego complex or something.
Most do. You not wrong. You blessed though. You still like 14, so you still gotta grow into some shit. I get off.
So you trying to say that I'm smart, but then say I
You
look
very
14.
smart for your
Get
age.
off on me, fool. Like,
You're very smart for your age. That's why you here. How many of your friends you think will be here in this position that you get to be in? I'll wait.
it's a decent amount. I got some smart friends, yo.
Okay. But they here.
That nigga got a little bit too.
My boy 21.
That nigga Brian a little bit too smart. That nigga be coming with some big ass words.
I mean, that's a good thing though. Like, it's being that age and knowing your vocabulary and actually knowing what the fuck you be saying.
Oh, yeah.
That's another thing I say. That's a turn on with a female.
Yeah.
If you have vocabulary and shows me your intelligence is further than just school books, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Oh, yeah, she learning.
Yeah, she done
I
do
love
some
that.
shit. And then that's the one that's gonna make me worried too, because I'm like, now, how smart is this motherfucker? Do I need to be worried?
Yep.
Do I need to break out the encyclopedias again like I'm in timeout?
Whenever we shift off from this, I got a topic from one of my friends.
What you just said, I think good dick cancel all that out.
Oh, cool. Too good a dick though cause you some problems.
Yeah.
More good dick, more problems.
Yeah.
I already just put it out there for myself.
I just want to make sure that the camera panned in right there.
But on no cancels though.
I'm going to sell it.
Ooh, wait, hold up. Hold the mic.
What was the next topic?
The next topic is somebody asked me, do we feel like the world is coming to an end? Like, do we think that it's showing signs of the world coming to an end, or do we feel like the Antichrist is coming, or something like that, or if God Himself is coming? You know,
You never know.
Something different.
my
off with
answer to
this.
that is I think something about to happen. It's just a lot. It's just like a lot of weird stuff going on. Like I think that week, almost ending the summer, it was like a cloud around around this area. I don't know how far it went, but around this area, and it was like one of the hottest. Like we was breaking temperature records or something like that. Maybe not in this city, but in Arkansas in general, we was breaking the records for how hot it was. And I know Texas broke one too, so it was around that area. Damn. And you got like pollution, all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
Like I just feel like our ecosystem is failing rapidly. And then it's just, you know, like the people, we see everything. Like I think it's crazy how I get on Disney Channel and I can basically, like my little niece watching movies that's basically showing her about her period before she even have it. Like I think that's crazy. And you got like, you know, obviously that community. Yeah. Because I don't know all the,
LGBTQ.
and I'm not finna get canceled. So that community.
The lettuce, bacon, tomato, queso community. Yeah.
That community too. It's just like all that stuff is on social media for everybody to see, even your kids. And then you got even like the baby stuff. It's like demonic. So it's like, bro, it's like bad everywhere.
Yeah.
And no matter what. So it's like, I don't know. I feel like something is coming. We finna get a judgment time or something. I mean, I'm not wishing it upon us, but it feels that way.
It's something coming. Something for sure coming.
Something's coming every day, though.
Yeah.
Like, this is the thing. You got to think about it. Since day one of the world being made, when God did what He did, you know, for those that believe that, for those that don't, you know, you're on your own. You're entitled to whatever. But you can't look at it as a negative way, you know, because whether it's true or not, the question is, are you ready to tackle another day, no matter what life throws at you?
Oh, for sure, because I ain't giving up.
Yeah.
I'm in this to the very end. I'm going to live it just like I planned on living it. Keep chasing my goals.
The world's fucked up right now, but at the same time, that's the world. What's going on with you? So, you know,
make the best of your situation.
Yeah, like I wake up every morning. I literally say this to myself while I'm sitting there holding my dog because she got to, you know, the dog got to get the cuddles every morning. I literally talk to myself like I'm talking to my soul and we having a personal conversation. Hey, you ready to get your shit together today? We got this to do, we got this to do. But I do that every morning because I keep myself in check and I hold myself accountable for the rest of the day. If you can't do that to where you literally, you have to talk to yourself. Because sometimes that's the only person that'll listen. And sometimes that's the only person you got to vent to. You know? Do you know some shit could be fucked up today? Yes. Am I going to live the rest of the day worried about what's to come? Fuck no. I am not. I refuse. Because then you're going to be living life scared, worried. Your defense is going to be way up. And then you're going to miss enjoying life. Do I pray that anything's going to happen? No. I hope it's just a good, normal day. But at the same time, if it does happen, are you worried? And if you're worried, ask yourself, why am I worried about it?
Exactly.
If I hear the trumpets right now, and God's saying, son, it's time to come home, can you say you lived a good one? I'm fine with it. I'm made in God's image. I may cuss, I may do this, I may do that, I may say this, but at the end of the day, I live my life true. I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm just this holy roly Bible thumper. I mean, I'm a deacon's son. Yes, I'm very much so into my religion, but at the same time, I'm not a bad person. I just like to enjoy my life, and I'm going to. And hopefully everybody else does too, but everyone thinks you have to enjoy your life by going strictly by the Bible. We all sin. everyone's going to say it. You're probably going to sin multiple times a day. I guarantee you there's not one person on this planet that can literally say that's alive. That is alive. They can say they go a whole day without sin.
It's hard. It's hard.
I'm not saying it's impossible, but I'm definitely saying it's improbable.
So, I live my life every day like that. This could be a day I'm going to win.
Well,
I
and be
look
happy when I
forward-
do, but I'm going to be humble when
I
I do.
look forward to every day. Every day. Man.
What about you, Zach?
What was like the topic? Because it be veering off a little bit, so I'm making sure.
We do getting deep in the moment.
It was.
Do you feel like something's coming, like an Antichrist or?
Something gotta
You
be
feel
coming
like
back.
God coming
The way
back?
the weather just off.
I mean,
Like-
with that though, it's Arkansas.
Yeah. No. Like Antarctica ain't even Antarctica no more.
Yeah,
That type shit.
it's like
So-
one of the lowest temps it was this summer. It wasn't supposed to be as hot it was. I mean, yes, it's obviously still cold down here, but like it wasn't as cold as it's
Shit.
supposed to be.
COVID-19. Shit like that make you kind of question shit.
Yeah.
God won't put you through a storm you can't handle. Man, it says that in the book. That's why I'm just like, if it happens, it happens. But here's the thing: if He's throwing all these storms out here for us to battle through, how many people you think are going to give up, and how many people are going to grab a rain suit and an umbrella and keep pushing?
Nah, the ones who not, they don't have that upper
The
power.
rain suit, the umbrella, and a boom box.
Chilling, waterproof fit. And
All
playing
this just
it
some
loud.
gospel on the way and a little bit of everything.
But I mean, that's just the way you have to have a positive outlook, even if it is. I mean, you can talk about it, but you also got to walk about it. If it is, say tomorrow's the last day, what all do you need to do and should do before your last day? And why did it take it being the last day coming for you to do this? You know, I mean, that's something you got to ask yourself. I mean, if tomorrow's your last day, how are you going to live your last 24 hours? You know, a lot of people are going to go try to do materialistic things. Go make yourself right.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, like I said before, we all do stuff that we probably shouldn't on a daily basis. But, at the end of the day, what you going to do about it? Are you going to talk to yourself and say, look, we got to quit doing this because we know we shouldn't be? Or, are you going to do something different?
That one.
Hold on, let me see if I can get one more in. But like another thing, I feel like something gonna happen with us is like morals ain't the same, the most standards ain't the same. So it's like
That's the truth.
But like that's why,
at some point it's either it gonna all turn bad or is something gotta shake.
and that's why I feel like at least something is coming. Cause like
Yeah.
even everybody morals is not like
Yeah.
how it used to be. Like it's like people just don't. Shit, they don't give a fuck no
Yeah.
more for real.
But it could be something coming that's a good thing, though.
Yeah.
It can't
Nah, I
necessarily
ain't
just
say
be
bad
looked at.
or
Yeah,
good.
that's what I'm saying.
I
Like,
feel like
Just in
something coming.
general, sure.
right. But I mean, if something is coming that fixes a lot of things that have been going wrong,
And I don't mind.
that's a blessing.
Come on.
But we got to look at it in both ways.
Yeah.
Do you want to look at it negatively because things are bad,
Go ahead and
or
cut out
do
the
you want to think
internet.
they're positive?
So go ahead and cut out the internet.
That's number one.
Yes, sir.
That's number one. I'm talking gonna fix a lot of stuff right there.
Well,
I really do. Like there be days I just literally go throw my phone somewhere in the house and pray to God I remember where it's at, and I just won't touch it.
That's why I used to love going to my mother-in-law house, man.
No
Go out
sir.
there, service messed up. You don't need to worry about your phone. If you use your phone, it's to capture the memory or
go.
whatever you doing.
You don't have to have
Yeah,
no
but them
internet
be
to
the
capture a
days.
memory.
No.
So
That's what the old landline phones for.
Yeah.
People know where you at. For those that need to know, they'll know.
yeah.
You need to reach me? Hit that
I tell
landline.
enough where I'm at, where I'm going. Outside of that, you ain't gonna hear from me until I get back to the spot
trying to
where I'm
go-
like, I'm on my way back or whatever.
I'm trying to go somewhere where GPS don't work. That's gonna be so
If
damn
you
nice.
get to a place like that where nothing works, it's so peaceful, man.
You come at peace with yourself.
Peaceful. You do stuff and then you sit back and just relax.
I feel like we need to do that. That need to be one of our next episodes. Just
Until
go
you
out
see us.
somewhere. They ain't got to worry about internet. We film this just a different way, and then just enjoy it. And even if we just out, we ain't even got to be fishing or nothing. Just go out somewhere and chill.
Yeah.
I'm cool with a bonfire here.
The
So
park.
like on the cool, even though yeah,
I
the
got a
park.
place like I got a place we can go. It might be like 45-minute drive, but even then, if the internet, everybody leave their phone in the car.
I'm game. I'll take the battery out this raggedy motherfucker.
Do whatever. Leave the phones out the car.
Therapeutic.
Yeah.
Right.
Fish, bonfire, we do all that.
On the cool, I'm in need of that. I am in need of that. If we got to put 50 fucking clips together of shit we doing to make a video, fuck it. we'll leave the phones on vibrate. That way, if it's an emergency, we can still be contacted. But other than that, I feel like everybody need to do that though. Like once a month. Yeah. It ain't saying like, you know, you ain't got to travel
Shit, that's
forever.
how I live my life. What you mean? Phone say on vibrate. You're lucky that the mother ain't on D&D.
It sure be true.
You can't do stuff these days without people think you doing something because of that though.
Thank you. But that's the people that ain't at peace with themselves. They always got something to worry about.
Why your phone vibrate? Because I ain't worried about nobody.
Why? Because I don't need to be out
right here.
Why you turn your phone on the other side?
Yeah,
well, I hate when if I do this, it's because I'm trying not to focus on this.
I don't mess with it.
Yeah.
Because if you won't see it, pick that mug up real quick. Do whatever you gotta do, but put it back.
What do you say? Out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah, put it back. Because that mud is turned over. Man, y'all need. You see, that's the problem. Y'all need to quit listening to the internet. Quit listening to the internet.
Everybody worried about the wrong shit. Everyone wants to look at shit negatively. Because if there's nothing negative, people cannot exist being happy. Mm-hmm. It's so hard to be happy, but it's so easy to always have some shit going.
Yeah.
I feel like people literally live off drama and oxygen.
Yeah.
And they'd rather not have oxygen so they can have more drama.
Yeah.
Like, and it's depressing because then you're like, how upset are you at yourself? You can't say you mad at the world. You mad at yourself. Like, can you literally sit here? Here's a question. This topic for everyone because I know I can do this forever. What's one thing that you can do by yourself that makes you happy? You ain't got to have a motherfucker around, not a fly, not a roach, not a person, no nothing. What's one thing you can do that puts you at your inner peace and makes you happy?
Man, I just like riding, listening to music. I don't need nobody, but maybe my phone to put the music to my radio.
Right.
But if I, you know what I'm saying, find a good Sirius XM channel, I don't even need a phone. But that's the reason why I like my phone. Music. Apple Music.
I'll be using my YouTube like a motherfucker. Zach, what about
Let
you?
the music go through there.
No,
Got like over 600 songs on my shit. I don't need nothing else.
Question again?
What's something that you can do by yourself that brings you inner peace and makes you happy?
Nah, I just gotta make shit so.
Right. Just something you don't have to have someone else to do to make you happy.
Shit. I would hit a couple blocks, you know. I grew up gamers. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like,
Man, that's something. Like, you don't have to
I
have
ain't really
someone
tapped
else.
in with it in a minute, but sitting in front of the game, music in the background, and your own little world just gone.
If you did a minute, maybe you should do it. I don't know. Maybe be able to reach something in your mental that you've been sitting there thinking on and pondering on. And you just need that time of, when I say quiet, mental quiet, nothing else going on. And then you can talk to yourself. Because half the time you can fix your own problems by yourself. Kendrick, what you
I
got?
can't even ride no more like I used to. Without somebody be like, oh, so-and-so drove by my house. It wasn't for you. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, just drive.
I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? What for you? I would hit every block this time, every block this time, every block this time. If I still feel like I don't want to go in, I would go everywhere. So I'm like, man, people always thinking that somebody's doing something because of this person or because of them or something like that. That ain't always the case.
That guilty conscience, motherfucker.
Shit.
Not always the case.
I'll give
would
it.
say-
Oh, my fault.
My bad. You can finish. Cause
I was gonna say I was gonna give you another one, like me being in a body of water. That shit
On the
really
pool. It
I
could be a
get
swimming
lost
pool,
for hours.
creek, ditch.
and just be.
I got about a couple things. Anything nature or like outdoorsy where I can kind of just let out a little energy or anything like that. Even just a walk in a park or something like that. Late night drives with music, working out, any of that. Like that's my go-to for sure. And I'm trying to get back into like drawing and art, but like that was one thing I did. And you know, that's just like at peace. You really just being creative, letting your juices flow. So that's pretty cool. It's always good to express yourself in different ways, not outside of words. So
Big facts. So there a couple. What's another one?
I did all three. I just did them back to back.
Yeah.
I'm assuming yours is fishing.
So shockingly, no. Like fishing's one of them, but it's not one that I do my inner peace. Like, so I actually do a lot of meditating at home. Like, I'll go in the funniest place is I'll go to the bathroom and just sit there. Cause you know, most of the time, if you go to the bathroom, close the door.
Oh, that toilet.
Usually,
Man,
that's when you go and get. Like, some of my best ideas I've had about things that I want to do in life is literally, I ain't even got to be in there boo booing. I literally just go in there and sit on the toilet.
Yeah.
fool.
Like, lit up, sitting on the toilet like I should be, but I'm just sitting there thinking.
Sometimes booty butt nigga on him.
Well, what? I swear.
I wouldn't
Every
tell,
moment you
bro.
go in there and just sit down, I've literally gone there and turned the shower on hot just to have the steam going in there so it's a different atmosphere. Just to put myself in a certain situation.
I'm gonna get a butt with you. The toilet
Heavy, no
with the
joke,
natural
man.
light coming in.
Boy, what?
Yeah.
The window open too, got the little thing, I can feel a little breeze.
Yeah, I can be gone.
So between that and going like cooking, like when even if there's people home or no one home, cooking is my time of mental rest. It's something that I've been passionate about since I was 6 years old. I've been cooking on the stove since I was 8. Actually, probably 7. Granted, yes, I was 6 foot tall before I was 10. That's besides the point.
I was gonna say, call
But-
me.
Like, my biggest thing in life, my biggest love of life is cooking. I like making different things. I like seeing what's good and what's not good. But that's my inner peace. Meditation and cooking. And then it used to be going to the gym, which we all fix to start doing together anyways.
Yeah.
But like anything that's gonna make me focus and hyper focus, I come at peace with myself because I have to only concentrate on me only, nothing else. And everyone's got to find that one thing that just makes you hyper focus.
I feel like, my bad.
No, you're good.
I feel like everybody got that one thing. It's like spontaneous. If it's like spontaneous, it's also like, you know, you really just doing it, but at the same time, it's a mental break.
So you can
somewhere
just say,
you
I want to go do it now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, on the cool, when it comes to that, like living in Bono is a blessing because I can go out to Cache River, whether there's a lot of water in it or not, and just go down there, park the truck, walk down to the water's edge, find that one flat rock out there, and just sit there and listen to water. Listen to the fish jump, listen to crickets, listen to frogs, birds.
Yeah. Living in Bono was a blessing just because there's so many places you can go to wind down and just sit and relax.
It's still just enough city to be a
The rest
town,
of the city
but
popping
then,
up on you while you're
yes.
trying to do it.
The worst thing you're gonna hear is trains. And that's
Yeah.
because there's about 50,000 of them motherfuckers a day.
Man, I ain't gonna lie though. I was
Yeah.
working 12s at a factory. That train though is about make me sleepy for real.
You get to that point because it's you only hear it for so long, but then it lingers, and then your body hits that mental tranquil because it becomes a vibe and it becomes a beat in your head, and then your body's just used to it.
I live right by a train.
Literally, y'all seen my house. I can literally throw a rock from my house to the train tracks. If it wasn't for the house, I could probably shoot. Yeah, I could shoot a bow and arrow from my house from my driveway to the train tracks.
That horn comes on, pissed.
Then a motherfucker.
When you trying to go to sleep or just waking up.
What I hate
While I'm
is
sleep, I don't hear
Oh,
nothing.
I don't hear nothing.
Fan on, everything.
I don't even
While
hear
you
it in
sitting
the
there getting ready, like, well, cause they gonna do it about 4 times. I'm like, man, I'm tired of that shit.
But you know what's bad is when your body naturally knows when that motherfucker's gonna be coming.
Oh yeah.
So you just get up.
So you just wake up. I wake up every morning at 4:17, knowing there's a train at 4:21. I'll go pee, and I'll sit there and I'll just wait. Been done pissing for a second, just so I know I hear that. I'm like, all right, I'm going back to bed.
You should
I
hit
wake
one.
up at 3:30, and I leave the house at like 4:40. Between that time, it's at least 3 trains.
Oh, minimal.
And I'm like, man, y'all waking the whole fucking neighborhood up.
Meth heads
Damn
be
right.
just sitting there like, yep, I knew it was coming.
But that's when you hear, you know, when them water breaks too. Go get a little drink of water after the bathroom. It should be done after.
Tough.
I ain't gonna lie, I go back to a classroom setting so you can have the air conditioning hidden.
You find that one seat in the classroom that you can just sit there and feel. Yeah, boy. Oh, that brought back memories of JHS.
Them naps was dangerous though.
Yeah, it was.
You know what's bad? Out of all the bullshit I did in school, and out of all the drugs I did while I was in school, I never could
crazy.
fall asleep in class.
What I
Never.
AP World History.
Bruh.
Boy.
I was working while I was going to school.
Yeah.
And it's just had a baby. Okay, now wherever I can.
I tried. You know the moments where you just lay your head down on your desk and you hit that book, you fold the book up, and you sit there like this, and you really do be thinking, boy, I can catch me some Z's real quick. it is like I hear something and I'm like, fuck.
I let one class, the teacher said, you fall asleep in the first 5 minutes of my class, you gotta stand up for the rest of the class. I'm getting up out of here.
The first 5 minutes is wild.
Get up out of here, bro.
That sound like Coach Pruitt.
Shit. I'm getting up out of here. Oh, God. I think the rest of the week I'm gone. Like, I'm not doing this because me and her gonna be beefing.
That was both of my history. I had 2 history teachers. I had Coach Pruitt and I had Coach Wilson. Lord, I love both them men.
Hey,
they
Coach
both
Wilson.
hated me. Coach Wilson was
He's so chill.
the coolest history teacher ever, and he's the one that don't have that monotonous ass voice that just makes you sleepy. But like I had his class when I had my knee surgery. I'm sitting in there. I had to sit at a desk with another desk, this way so I could prop my leg up. And on the daily, I be sitting there, look, pain pills still kicking my ass. I'm sitting over here wobbling. I can never fall asleep in his class. But if you ever fell asleep, he be the first one. He'll grab his teacher's book. Teacher book is the bigger version of what you got, and it's always about this fucking thick. He'd grab his book, he'd lay it on your desk, and he had this certain metal ruler that he would make sure he had room. Fire! Hit the shit out of that book. You wanna know how many people fell out of their desk freaking
Man,
out?
that's embarrassing, bro. And that's what I was always scared of in class. Like you know,
I
them
don't know about
sleeps.
y'all, but he let us sleep.
Oh yeah, he was chill.
Depending on how bad you were.
Well, we got our work done.
Well, yeah, now if you did that, he didn't care. But if you fell asleep while he giving notes, Lord knows. Look, any of y'all stood JHS watching this. If you have Coach Wilson, he still teaches history. He gives you the answers to your test in order, literally in order. If he tells you take notes and he repeats something twice, that's a test question, and he's giving you the answer, word for word. Promise you, I had in 2 years.
You know what's crazy?
He does it all
We
the
don't
time.
even take notes no more.
Eh,
We got a guy to read. We'll read the book, plug it into the sentence. Straight. That's
weak
study guy
ass
right
kids.
there.
See, that's a whole nother subject. How weak school is now compared to how we had it.
Man,
Y'all would have never made it, ever.
these kids do these all day, the whole school day.
You remember Miss what was that mean bitch's name?
He ain't on though.
Math
My senior
teacher.
year, boy.
Miss Deegan
Still get
or
all the
Deacon.
time.
You want to talk about the meanest motherfucking teacher on the planet? I couldn't stand that woman. She was so mean, bro. My parents took me out of her classroom. I'm a math genius. I will toot my horn when it comes to numbers and math. Like, I love that shit. I had a 52 in this bitch class. I had 95 and higher in everybody else. You mean to tell me the kid that made a 32 on his ACT in the math portion is failing? My parents came up there one day and literally said, take him out of that classroom, put him with a different teacher. Let's see what happens. 2 weeks at 97. 4 more kids left her classroom because of how she treated kids. Like, she was mean. And she wasn't racist. Oh, she hated little white kids too. If you was preppy, oh, she was on your ass. Bad. She was just mean. And didn't she retire like junior year or some shit? Because she sure wasn't there my senior year.
Can't remember.
But you remember what I'm
She
talking
was
about? That
definitely
little
had a
old white
teacher.
lady with the black hair. Bruh, she was a witch. Like, dead ass a witch. But the funniest, worst, meanest teacher ever that taught you life was Miss Crenneridge.
Yeah.
You want to talk about mean? But she's only mean to you if you have no hope, she'll know. Like, she's one of the ones, if you got future, she can see it in you.
Yep.
She's like that good coach. But if you one of them kids that just like to act up and think you cool, she bust all that bubble. Her and Miss Reeves. Them two tag team.
That's why I left. That's the class I left. I left Miss Curtis' class. She was talking about falling asleep, staying woke the rest of the time. Nope. Went straight to Miss Reeves' class.
Sure.
Miss Reeves worse.
Straight next door. Went straight next door. I ain't
Literally.
I mean,
You want that
class was
Collins
live. The
Crenneridge
class was live to where I didn't need to fall asleep in Miss Reeves' class.
Facts. Miss
Curtis'
Reeves.
class,
Bro, it was a party.
it wouldn't be 5 minutes for you them.
You know how everybody like find that one class they want to be late to and they just really don't care, like they really on purpose show up late. We had folks leaving their class period before early to hurry up and get to Miss Reeves' class. They be standing on the back wall waiting on motherfuckers to get out so they can get ready for her class. Like, I went in her class during my study hall period and I didn't even have her as a teacher.
Oh, since we talking about school, what's y'all best class y'all ever had, college or high school, or in y'all worst class?
Y'all know my worst class. Fuck Miss Deacon. Deacon ass heifer.
My best class was Miss Reeves. but I had Miss Tyner from math.
I heard she was so nice.
She was too nice.
Real.
Cause she had all the hood niggas in
Oh.
her class. So nobody wasn't even just listening to her. She
Y'all
tried her
didn't
best.
Shit.
She tried her best to teach us.
And she was probably
Giving
trying to
us
be
second
patient with
chances,
y'all.
giving us
yeah.
third chances. And we just in there clowning and not even the fuck about the work. And me, I love math. But I'm like, look who I'm stuck around. So I'm
Yeah.
like, this ain't even about to pay attention. I can't.
Wasn't it- that was Gracie's mom, wasn't it? Grace. Okay. See, I knew her, but I never had her as a teacher.
Yeah.
Cause she didn't do AP math or nothing.
She was so nice. So nice, little old lady, man. She was nice though.
She was sweet.
But
She was the one that always see you in the hallway. If she learned your
deserved-
name, she'd make sure she said hey
She
to you.
deserved a better group of people for her class, man. But they gave her the hood class acts. What they did.
Shit, they should have put them in there with Miss Darby.
Right.
Boy, Miss Darby would have had that ass right.
Oh yeah.
Miss Darby was the black mama of all the teachers.
Like we had a
I
sub.
like Miss Darby though.
We had a
I
sub. And they had the sub, so how she started cussing. I said, yep, she fired.
100%.
I said, that don't work her up, now she through. I said, yeah, now she better be through. So, I was like, that's how you know you had to feel bad for Miss Tyner, because the sub couldn't make it.
That's bad. We made the sub.
And Miss Tyner was the nicest woman. That's why I was like, damn, I feel so bad.
It's like now you older, you just want to go back and just give her a hug. Like,
You turn your homework in, you made a 50 on that, she bring it right back to you. Let's fix this.
Mm-hmm.
You don't fix it then, you gotta know, you bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Because she helping you right there,
Because I
man.
promise you, you go to the next classroom over, you just failing.
Through, yeah. I ain't gonna give a damn about you.
The realest shit I ever heard from a teacher, they literally looked me dead in my retinas plus the rest of the class. Whether you motherfuckers pass or fail, I still get paid the same.
Mm-hmm.
And then you gotta think
Gotta
about
blame
that
the
shit.
teacher.
Right, yeah, the teacher does what they supposed to do. They can't give you the answers, you gotta learn it. But when they look at you and say, I don't care about your future, if you don't, I get paid the
Yeah,
same
they
whether
can't.
you pass or fail.
They can't care about your future if you ain't even caring yourself.
Yeah.
That's true.
And then that I guarantee you, once you finally let that sink in and think past the tip of your nose on that, that will be your favorite teacher for the rest of your life.
Wow.
Rest in peace, Mr. Rousey.
That's why
Because he was the one that told us
I
that.
couldn't be no substitute teacher.
Oh, if you a full-time sub,
check out
you
that
got
new,
the highest praise.
The Michael Blackson show.
Boy,
yeah.
Boy, we going,
He-
hell yeah, boy. So as he got it, they started checking his ass, and he was checking right
right
back.
back.
Cussing their ass out, everything.
Have
He
you
was
seen
on
it
there.
yet?
He was on there. I think it was like 4 episodes out. When I
You gotta
caught
go
it.
watch
That
it.
shit
I
fire.
will.
But don't,
bet
when you,
shit
this
fire.
one of them episodes, when you watch it, don't be eating and drinking nothing. You gonna choke up like a motherfucker.
Michael Blackson show.
They go ham on Mike, and then he just look at him like,
Yeah, he wearing.
Hell, God.
look at him, motherfucker.
Yeah, where's Moo out there? The principal was calling. He said, he said something about a sucker. He said, what? He said, I didn't cuss.
I did that
I
cuss.
did not cuss.
Bitch.
Hey, he go ham on the kids.
Look, he went
how
Bill
it would've
Clinton.
been. Exactly how it would have been.
One episode he was playing
I'm
the
gonna give it
bitch.
to you how you.
Yes!
Yeah, one episode he was playing the bitch.
Oh yeah. Dude got caught hitting somebody's old lady, and he acted like he was a gay hairdresser. So and the son went to the school. So the son went to school bully. So he caught up with the son. And he was like, man, he like, man, I'll fucking the shit out your mama. He said, I ain't gay. He said, I ain't gay. I just did that shit for your daddy when he walked in. And the daddy was behind listening. Bang, I gotta watch this shit for real, man. You gotta watch this shit for real. He said, man, I'll fucking the shit out that bitch.
If we find the link to that, we'll put it in the comments.
Right.
I would say my no disrespect, but I feel like my worst class, I don't know. I just feel like either he was trying to reach me wrong or something, because he was a black man, but I ain't even gonna say his name, because he probably still is at the school. Like, I took college algebra, and I don't know, like, it just felt like he just fucking hated my ass. I wouldn't even be doing nothing. Like, I know I got a smart mouth, but if you get smart with me and you're not showing me respect, it's gonna come out like that.
Yeah.
So I'm not trying to.
It's a reflex.
Yeah, it's literally like, okay, you gonna say this smart stuff, my little witty smart remark gonna come right back out.
For sure.
But my favorite classes, I would say it was either Comp 1 and Comp 2 with Miss Baker, because I thought I was a horrible writer. She made me realize that I can't really write. I just was not really knowing how to express myself in writing form
Right.
on those type of essays, you know. Informational essays, that type of stuff.
You have to have that gift to do that too. That's not something that you can just
Yeah.
be able to do. Like some people can write, some can't.
Or it would have been my 11th grade year science class. That was
Well,
fun.
fuck all them science classes.
I ain't gonna lie, I just love science. And even then, we had like all of our labs was, you know, like hands on. That's like you actually seeing it happen. Like, so I think that's cool. Like, I loved her. Even as a teacher, she was laid back. She let the students teach sometimes if you really understood the topic. So it was just engaging and we was actually learning.
The best class, though, best class as far as not learning.
I like them hood rat classes,
But
man.
the turn up was our Spanish class, Spanish 1.
But Miss Smith.
I miss Miss Smith.
Woo, that woman right there will forever hold a spot in my
But
heart.
it's not my teacher, man.
We gave her hell though.
Boy, I'm talking about, and she gave it right the fuck
Yeah,
back.
she did. She did.
But
all,
she
all
made
the black
Spanish
folks was
fun.
in there clown.
Clown.
But we put an O or A after every word.
I had Josh James in my Spanish
Everywhere.
class.
I had Boobo. David Alexander.
I got one. I had
with.
Janice and Geneva in the class with me. With
Crazy.
Josh.
Crazy.
Bro, that class,
Boy.
Robert Clark was in there with me. Bro, the whole crew.
Yep.
Wildin'. But you want to talk about everybody in that motherfucker can speak Spanish perfectly by the end of the year?
Oh, yeah.
And then we graduate and half of them can't say hola correctly?
Yep. Yep.
Like, our class
stayed in that
stayed
class, but we turned up though.
Oh, bro, every day.
We turned up though.
And she'll open that class with some candy. She wouldn't care if you showed her with a drink or candy or something of that nature. Whatever it was, if you could say it in Spanish, she'd let you keep it.
Oh yeah.
I used to stay that motherfucker.
I brought my teacher an apple and said it in Spanish every day just so I could bring my food or my breakfast. 'Cause I used to be late as freak to Spanish every day. Every day, bro.
On purpose.
Not even on purpose. I love that class, no doubt. I love my teacher, but I just happened to get to school.
So did they let y'all pick out a name in Spanish that was your Spanish name for the class?
No.
Well, Ms. Smith do that for y'all? Oh, she must just love the fuck out of us. So everyone had to pick a name that expressed who they were, how they were.
She was trying to reach to y'all.
She reached to all of us because my name was Chistoso,
Oh.
which means comic or funny. And that was my name for 3 years in her class. For the longest. Anytime she seen me, she never called me Jordan. She never
her
called me
first name
Hopper.
Jennifer?
For 3 years.
Is her first name Jennifer?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So we all did have the same Spanish teacher. Never mind.
Dude, she's probably hands down the best Spanish teacher in the world.
Now, we had Victor. I think his name was Ortiz in our class.
Boy,
He
Vic.
already knew Spanish.
But he's still in the
Motherfucker,
class.
everybody in there walking around, chup me huevos.
Taught everybody what we weren't supposed to learn.
Exactly.
Walk on there
Them
and kiss my
motherfuckers gonna
nuts.
suck their balls and shit. Yeah.
I'm like, fool.
man, come on, bro. I'm like, stupid.
Chingado,
I'm like, man.
You get people there, they be trying to
You
cuss,
might
and they be
you might
like,
be in trouble.
for those that knew Spanish, and you get these people coming in trying to be cool and cussing, they really be saying shit about themselves and not be saying it right, and I just
Yep.
be looking like, for every person that ever came in there, punta, I'm like, first off, punta is a verb, you stupid fuck. If you gonna call someone a bitch, it's puto or puta. Puta is feminine, puto is, masculine.
Yeah.
And then people just come in there saying something like, if you gonna say it,
At
say it
least use it
correctly.
in the sentence.
Right, use it correctly at that. How you gonna come up to me and call me a puta? I'm gonna look around like, who you talking to? What female behind me? And people used to hate that because they're like, you're a smart ass. I'm like, and you a dumbass. We even, ho. I don't know what else to tell you. We getting a whole grade to speak correctly. Even if you cussed in class, if you said it right on the cool,
She probably looking away.
she didn't care.
Nah, she was cool.
Hey, the worst thing about the Spanish class is getting in Spanish class and have Spanish. His Hispanics don't know what the fuck.
Oh, yeah.
Boy, that's what I be sitting there
No,
like,
that's the one where
damn.
that's the one where the Hispanic be like, she said that wrong.
Bro.
Man, every time we learn that bit wrong,
Oh,
she said this wrong.
But they be from different, like,
But I say it's different dialects.
Yeah.
Back then, you got that one smart ass kid that's probably Texas Spanish, and then you can get the kids that are. We had 2 kids. One of my buddies' name is Oscar. Funny enough, look, used to work at Best Buy.
Yeah, I know.
He's from Spain, so he's
Yeah.
honestly Spanish, and their dialects of Spanish are different.
than what they teaching us in class.
Yeah. And then because a bunch of things, me and him would actually go have conversations. I still speak a little bit of Spanish now.
Awful cool.
Cool as shit.
I drove in the Jeep.
I ain't never met a Mexican Oscar I didn't fuck with.
Oh, yeah.
Facts. I ain't never met a Mexican named Oscar, Bobby. There's a couple Jose's that I'd be like, y'all
Bobby's
weird.
crazy.
The ones that have the name that like white and black people have, the more common core names.
Oh, Brian.
Cool. What? Jeff?
Brian cool as hell.
You better hope he ain't got a little white friend named Stewie. Brian gonna be getting his ass whooped.
Right. Yes,
Do y'all want to?
This was a good one.
Day. What's up?
Y'all want to shift over to talk about domestic violence a little bit? Or?
Oh yes,
You definitely laid up.
October Domestic Violence Awareness Month. Man, that's a hard one, man.
Yeah, that one's gonna definitely take a full.
You got so many women getting their hands put on them. It's ridiculous. Like, but at the same time, it never goes by with not very many men speak about what happened to them.
Facts.
You know,
Because domestic violence isn't just men hurting women; it goes vice versa.
yeah.
And I never thought that shit. Like younger me, never thought that shit was possible. But I've got a bunch of homies that just have abusive wives, girlfriends, or whatever, and you don't want to say nothing about it because then you lose that masculinity thought process, which I think is the dumbest shit on the planet. But that's just a different way I think about it. You know, regardless, if you ever get so mad at your spouse, whether you're gay, whether you're straight, whether you bi, all that other shit that's out there in the world that you can be, if you feel like you need to put your hands on your significant other, stop. Don't talk about it anymore. Take a second to go calm down. Because it's never going to be the answer. Yeah, it makes you feel better probably. But at the end of the day, what have you solved?
You're just a sick motherfucker.
Yeah, all you did was just add to the problem.
9 times out of 10, you just hurt the person you love.
Thank you. And then what's the first thing everybody says? But they love me.
Leave.
Leave. Period. If it's one time, that's all it takes.
Yeah.
There's some people who's one time, they fucking dead.
Yeah, some people don't know when to stop.
And don't, because, I mean, everyone's blacked out before. Everyone. If you've had an act of rage, you've blacked out at least once. How many times have you blacked out and you can go tell the story later and the first thing you say is, man, I don't remember what happened. You know what sucks about that? The judge remembers everything he said.
Yeah.
Life. Like, if you're experiencing domestic violence, reach out. Quit all this other shit.
You gotta say something.
Say something. Don't sit back and be depressed and keep getting your ass whooped.
You not saying it, that same person can be doing something to somebody else or going to do something to somebody else.
And it's probably done
They
it
know how
before.
long they got away with it with you. Or like you said, they've done it before you.
And they know
They
they
just
can get
still
away
getting
with it.
away with it. You got to say something.
Have respect for yourself for sure.
Do not let manipulative people use violence as an act of power towards you. That's
Whether-
male or female. It's not right.
That's not a form of love.
No.
I'm whooping your ass to show you that I love you. Nah.
That don't make no motherfucking sense. This is not Ike and Tina. We is not pulling that shit no more.
And that's whether you go into your local authorities, local hotlines, or you
Somewhere.
going to family,
You
your
go-
friends that you
the
trust,
pastor,
that, you know,
right.
protecting you. You know, like, just reach out to somebody, let somebody know, SOS or something.
You gotta do it while you still got that voice.
Quit saving people that do so much wrong to you, but then be the first people to say, well, I'm broken on the inside. You broken because you wouldn't say nothing.
Yeah.
But you're the first person to go run your mouth on some shit. If you're going to speak out, speak out. One thing I heard from one of my teachers in college, one of my professors, it only takes one voice to start a movement. That's
Don't
it.
be somebody
Exactly.
that you let somebody beat your ass, you let them get away with it. Then your homegirl getting her ass beat, that's when you want to call the police.
Right. That don't make no
You
sense.
gotta do it for yourself too.
It don't make no sense. Like, why would you not do that?
Yeah.
Get away from it. You can't look me in my face and say, if I walk up to you and say, baby, I love you, pew, I one piece you in the forehead. But he loves me. If he don't love you. He loves to beat up on you.
Yeah.
I love a punching bag too. They don't punch back. The fuck? Why? I could never in my life fathom putting my hands on a
I'm
woman
laughing at the way you said it.
and doing shit. Yeah. Like, why? You want to do some shit? Go put your hands on a man if you a man.
Yeah.
If you a woman, you like beating up on a dude, go beat up on a woman that's probably more masculine than she possibly should be. Show me that same thing. Quit putting yourself in a place of anger and making it feel like you're in a place of power, because you're not. You gonna find that one person one day and you gonna live that fuck around and find out moment. And some people don't like the outcome of what they find out. Because I promise you, you put your hands on me, you get 2 times.
You put your hands on anybody,
It's over with.
Yeah.
Females, don't put yourself in a man's place and then get mad when someone retaliates.
In my family, don't play that. Even if I'm seeing it in a restaurant, but what is you doing, fool? Like, what is your problem?
Especially don't slap me in my face. That's male or female. If you slap me in my face or hit me anywhere from the neck up, I promise to Jesus Christ himself.
When the hand cocked back, you send a message that you a bitch and right before it hit.
Oh, and if you
face.
say bitch with your man voice too, it's over with. Look, I'm about to rebuke all your soul back to Jesus and let him know, hey, bro, there's a recall on this. Fix it. This one acting out of character. His timing ain't right.
But on a serious note, 2 abusive people in a domestic relationship. That's what
Match made in heaven.
For
If
them,
both of y'all want to beat up on each other and you still love each other at the end of the day, by all means do that, but keep it out of everybody else's life. Don't sit here and talk shit about it. If y'all both cancerous to each other, either leave or just be cancerous together.
don't play victim when y'all don't want to be with each other no more. Just let it
Don't
go
use the
out.
excuse of love for what y'all do. That's not love. Love and compassion does not say beat the fuck out of each other. I mean, unless you're beating somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? That's a little different. But that's a different story for a different show. But I mean, and that's the thing. Like, a lot of people try to use, if you want to venture off into the adult side, let's get grown for a second. BDSM does not mean you beat the fuck out of each other while having sexual content. That's not what it means. So people try to say, oh yeah, he likes whipping me and all this while we fucking. On the cool, that's some shit that you might want to look into, because if they only use that time to be aggressive that way, pretty sure that's just his excuse to get away with beating the fuck out your ass.
You let that shit build up.
Right. And then it's gonna fuck around one day. He's gonna trick you and make you think it's something sexual. He's probably gonna beat the fuck out of you to that point where this ain't sexual no more. But by then, it's too late. You done got your shit knocked loose.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, so many people like to manipulate what's real and what's not, and then you stuck there looking stupid because someone just beat your head up with a pot. But then they trying to say, I was just trying to be freaky. Like, that to me ain't cool. That's just the same as rape to me. Even if it's not, sexual penetration or something, that's still to me mentally rape. Because now you're using sex to abuse a person. And people like that, I literally hope you burn in the deepest pot of hell. Sincerely. Respectfully, but sincerely. I hope you burn to death. Forever and ever and ever.
Wish that upon nobody.
Right.
Bible
But if
says,
you're gonna
wish
be
no
that
hate
way,
upon nobody. But that's
but you
deepest
deserve
dark of evil. Like, should not be taking advantage of nobody, especially in they vulnerable moments.
Yeah, weakest state of mind, and then you that person that just wants to take advantage. Well, I don't even know why people would enjoy that. You sit back and think on it. If you could do that in an instant, how could I physically enjoy
Just hearing
being
about
evil like that? You know what I mean?
Make
Like,
you sick to the stomach, man.
it really do. Like, you be feeling sick, and it's like right here, and it just hits you, and you're like, that's too close to the heart. There's no way that these two should feel the same. Like, evil comes from the deepest part of your body, and if you want to be evil to someone like that, you got some problems. You probably need to go do some therapy and some counseling, and don't be afraid to go do it if you catch it.
Shit, that'll go get in that field.
Quick.
Damn.
Help us out. That's not funny.
The right way.
Yeah, that is the right way. That's probably about the best possible good way to do it.
It really is. Better go to a gym, go beat up on some weights or something. I mean, males, females, quit that shit. Quit using anger as love. It's not the same. It never will be the same. It never has been the same. For those of y'all that are in domestic cases now, it could be something you've never told someone. It could be something you tell someone on a daily and just nobody listens.
It's time to tell them now for sure.
You need to tell the right people. Because sometimes you telling the wrong person, all that's going to do is just make it worse, because then they're going to use that against you.
Yeah.
And then they're going to realize, well, if this person's beating up on her to get what he wants, I can use that same act of violence to get what I want. And there are shitty people out there to do that. Same way with pedophiles.
Your kids can see that and then think that.
Right. And then they're going to think it's okay.
They're going to allow that when they get older.
That's their form of love because that's all they seen. No.
If you are a single parent and you allowing some man beat the shit out of you around your kid,
Our woman.
you already, or vice versa, you already showing that you don't care about your child. I don't want my kids seeing shit like that at all. And if you're okay with condoning that, don't get mad when your kid later is mentally scarred for some shit because you allowed it for so long. Like, that's fucked up. Treat yourself better. Literally. Like, if they won't treat you better, treat yourself better.
You should call this episode "Have Respect for Yourself," right?
But I swear to God, if you can't respect yourself, why would you expect others to respect you?
I'm just playing. That was just a thought.
Hey, well, cool. That was a good one, though.
Shout out Tay-Rod, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
For sure.
Shout out to my grandpa too. Happy birthday to you. Definitely showed me.
My little cousin E Black Cortez there. So turn up.
Definitely showed me what it's like to be a man. Most of my, knowledge and values come from him for sure. A great man. Happy birthday once again. I love you.
Yep. Other than giving grace to the Most High, ladies and gentlemen, it's a big country.
You know?
We out. Oh, KB, don't trip about that.
Is that deep?
And we out.